Hello, everyone, and welcome to weekly show number 41 for March 7th, 2020. Alright, so we'll be going through some NHL, MLB a little bit, college basketball, of course, XFL, NBA, the usual stuff, so. Anyway, let's get started. Right now, NHL, the Islanders are tied with the Hurricanes, as you can see, at 0. I'm going to go for the Hurricanes to win this game. You already know who I'm picking for this game. Capitals are at the Penguins. Capitals, of course. Predators are at the Stars. And no, it's not because the Capitals are losing. It's because I just think the Capitals are better than Pittsburgh. Predators at the Stars. I'm going to go with the Stars. The Wild are at the Kings. I'm going to go with the Wild. Lightning are at the Bruins. This will be a good game. I'm going to go with the Bruins, though. The Canadiens are at the Panthers. I'm going to go with the Panthers. The Sabres are at the Flyers. I'm going to go with the Flyers. Senators are at the Sharks. I'm going to go with the Sharks. And the Blue Jackets are at the Oilers. I'm going to go with the Oilers. Yesterday's games, Devils beat the Blues 4-2. This ended their, 8-game winning streak. This really shocked me, to be honest. Blackhawks beat the Red Wings. The Red Wings beat the Blackhawks 2-1. Jets beat the Golden Knights 4-0. Kind of surprising there. I mean, ever since they went on that, 6 or 7 game winning streak, they just have been not good ever since, really. The Flames beat the Coyotes 3-2. The Canucks beat the Avalanche 6-3. The Ducks beat the Maple Leafs 2-1. While we're on NHL, let's take a look at some NHL standings. As you can see, top 3 in the Atlantic are Boston, Tampa Bay, and Toronto. As you can see, of course, a gap between first, second, and third. Between first and second, it's a 9-point gap, and then between second and third, it's a 10-point gap, so. Then, of course, the top 3, we have Washington, Philadelphia, and Pittsburgh. Philadelphia, they've won 8 straight, so they should be able to win 9 straight against the Sabres today. But they are tied with Washington for 87 points. Pittsburgh, they're down at 84 points. This would be an interesting, if Philadelphia continues to play how they're playing right now, we could see a first round Washington versus Pittsburgh matchup, and boy, would that be a series. But I mean, I also do want to see Philadelphia and Pittsburgh going up against each other in the playoffs, so I also kind of hope that doesn't happen, but we'll see. Wild card, the 2 wild cards, as you can see, Columbus is at the Island. Or Columbus and the Islanders. Not really a surprise there, but a surprise is that Carolina isn't in the playoff mix right now, which is kind of surprising. And look at the Rangers, they're getting up there too. Hopefully, maybe they could get in the playoffs. But if they do get in the playoffs, they're gonna get there barely, Anyway, well, as you can see, Detroit's already eliminated, so. Wait, what the heck did I do? There we go, that looks better. Then, as you can see, Detroit, they're already eliminated. Then after that goes Florida, Montreal, Buffalo, New Jersey, and Ottawa. Excuse me, I'm tired. I'm surprised Ottawa's still in the mix. I mean, they literally have to win all the rest of their games in order to get in the playoffs, which that ain't gonna happen. I bet that won't happen. If it does, it would be a miracle. I'm surprised LA is still in the mix too, to be honest. Top 3 in the Central, no surprise here, really. St. Louis, Colorado, and Dallas are the top 3. Vegas, Edmonton, Calgary. So Calgary's getting up there too. They've won 3 straight, so that's why they're getting up where they are right now. And then the 2 wildcard spots, Winnipeg and Vancouver, both with 76. Minnesota, they're right below them with 75. Arizona, they need to start getting good, because I picked them to be first. I think I picked them to be either second or third in the Pacific, so come on, Arizona. Then Nashville, Chicago, I don't know why I'm so tired. And then, of course, the Pacific teams, Anaheim, San Jose, and LA, are down at the bottom, of course, because they suck, so. NBA scores, at 4 o'clock, the Rockets are at the Hornets. I'm going to go with the Rockets, of course, because, you know, I love Rockets. Jazz are at the Pistons. I'm going to go with the Jazz. Nuggets are at the Cavaliers. I'm going to go with the Nuggets, of course, because the Cavaliers suck. Hawks are at the Grizzlies. I'm going to go with the Grizzlies. I'm going with the 76ers over the Warriors, and I'm going to go with the Trailblazers over the Kings. Yesterday's games. It seems like there were a lot more games on yesterday than there are today. Because there's 6 today. There's like 10 of them yesterday. Yeah, there were 10 yesterday, so anyway. Wizards beat the Hawks 118-112. The Nets beat the Spurs 139-120. The Thunder beat the Knicks 126-103. The Jazz beat the Celtics 99-94. The Pacers beat the Bulls 108-102. The Magic beat the Timberwolves 132-118. The Heat beat the Pelicans 110-104. The Mavericks beat the Grizzlies 121-96. The Suns beat the Trailblazers 127-117. The Lakers beat the Bucks 113-103. Let's see, I haven't checked the NBA standings all year, surprisingly. This is like the first time I'm checking the standings. No joke. And see, of course, Milwaukee and Toronto, they've already clinched. I like how Toronto, they've clinched the playoffs, but they're 8.5 games back on them. I don't get it, okay? Man, Brooklyn is in the playoffs too, even though their record's very crappy. Same thing with Orlando. And the Knicks are doing better this year than I thought they would. I mean, the Lakers have already clinched. Now, this is surprising, because it seems like in the West, things are so close. Especially from the 2nd place spot to the 7th place spot. I mean, things are so close. Golden State, I'm surprised that they're not out of the playoffs yet, to be honest. Minnesota, they'll be heading out any second now. Let's do college basketball next. Top 25 matchup. Let's start with yesterday first. Boise State in the Mountain West Championship beat, San Diego State beat Boise State by a score of 68-81, or 81-68. Hold on, I'm changing the channel to some real college basketball. Today's games, Villanova is leading Georgetown. I'm guessing Villanova's going to win, of course, because, you know, Georgetown sucks, for one. I'm going with Auburn. Right now, Indiana's winning, but I think Wisconsin can come back, so I'm going to go with Wisconsin. I think Baylor, ever since they lost to Kansas, they've been so bad. Like, literally, I'm not even joking. But Anyway, I'm gonna go with, Baylor for this game. I think they're gonna win today. At least I hope they do. Kansas is at Texas Tech at 1 o'clock. I'm gonna go with Kansas. Creighton's at Seton Hall. I'm gonna go with Creighton. In an upset. This will be the upset of college basketball season right here. Creighton beating, well, no, technically the biggest upset of the year, I think, so far has been Kansas beating Baylor. There, I don't know what happened there, but Louisville's at Virginia. I'm going to go with Virginia. No, change my mind. I'm going with Louisville. Penn State's at Northwestern. I'm going to go with Penn State. Florida State is at, or Boston College is at Florida State. I'm going to go Florida State. And then I'm going to go San Diego State over Utah State, of course. North Carolina's at Duke. I'm going to go with Duke. George Washington's at Dayton. I'm going to go with Dayton. And then Stanford's at Oregon. I'm going to go with Oregon. Wait, what am I doing here? Okay, XFL games now. The Dragons are at the Roughnecks, or Seattle at Houston. I'm going to go with Houston to keep their perfect record alive. The New York Guardians are at the Dallas Renegades. I'm going to go with the Dallas Renegades. We won't do MLB because it might take a lot more time. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us on the weekly show, and I'll see you guys all next week. Bye.